What's happening out there, real estate agents? Hey, I wanted to get with you guys and share with you today's video, which is the 7 reasons that you're not currently connecting with your audience on Facebook. So first and foremost, let's jump right in. And first and foremost, it's not about you. So remember, if you're posting only about you and not what your audience wants to hear, then you're making a big mistake. Right? So you want to follow the 80-20 rule, which is Pareto's principle that 20% of what we do accounts for 80% of our income, right? So we want to stay in those money-making activities, right? So the 80-20 rule, as it's applied to content on social media, really boils down to that it's not about you, it's about your client, right? Your possible prospect out there that wants to buy a home. So you want to, for the most part, make all your posts just kind of non-business related, right? You want to make them inform, educate, engage your clients, be interesting, make them laugh, those types of things. And then only then do you earn the right to be able to promote your business to your audience, right? So that's about 80% of what you do is just going to be to engage and entertain your audience. The other 20%, that's whenever you throw in your ad. Number 2 is going to be that you're not consistent, right? So if you're not consistent like anything, then you're not gonna be as successful, right? So it takes a long time, right? It doesn't take just 1 month or a couple weeks in a row. This organically marketing on Facebook and growing your audience and growing your sphere is going to take years, right, of being consistent, and it should be just one tool in your toolbox. Like we talked about in class the other day, it's the story of that Les Brown tells about the Chinese bamboo tree, right? So if you water this tree every day and fertilize it for 5 years, only then does it break the ground. And think about that for a second, right? So only then does it break the ground after 5 years, and you see nothing. Within 5 years, after it breaks ground, within 5 weeks, then it grows 90 feet tall. And that's powerful stuff, right? Because if you stopped nourishing and stopped watering and fertilizing your prospects or your pool there, then it's going to take a long time, or it's not going to grow, right? So if you stop it at any point, it will die, right? So take care of the golden goose. Grow your sphere. Be consistent out there. Next is going to be the third reason is you're not leveraging any groups. And I don't mean just spamming groups with listings or your open house videos, but actually commenting, liking, and friending the people within the group. We want you to provide value to the group. You have a lot of knowledge about the industry and the market. Provide value to the people, and they'll provide you business whenever the opportunity comes up. You want to add any kind of post within the group that are engaging, right? So play to your strengths at that point. So, if your strengths is video, then do video, right? If your strength is, humor and, things, funny GIFs or funny memes, then that's entertaining stuff, right? So always, there are prospects within the group, so definitely keep that in mind. Next up, despite anything that you have ever been told, do not fake it until you make it, right? So you want to document the journey. Your content really happens to you every day. If I want to be the biggest mortgage lender on the planet and I eventually want to be a part owner of like the Los Angeles Lakers, like Gary Vee always wants to buy the Jets, right? So if I want to be a part owner of the Mavericks or the Lakers, then I'm going to have to really, I want to document my journey from the time that I started my branch until all the way to the time I became a multi-million-dollar top 1% producer, right? And so document what you do every day. Make a video. It also, creates like a legacy that your family and your children will be able to see. And I mentioned in class, I know a guy that does door knocking at least 3 times a week consistently, and what he does is he just does a video of himself knocking on the door. And now it's not that one-to-one interaction. Now 500, 600 people are seeing that one video as he's kind of going around knocking, and he's not trying to act like he's a big time agent, right? He is just showing his day, documenting a little slice of his day-to-day journey. And I think that's incredible, and I think people want to see that. Just remember to always stay positive. I will say with that, you can definitely you want to highlight others, celebrate your wins, and show the day, like I said, the day-to-day grind. Be authentic. That's my main point here. All right, the next reason that you're not being successful, in my opinion, is going to be you're not taking the online offline. And that's really the whole purpose to this. So with meeting with people in the groups, there's going to be like-minded individuals, right? They're going to be real estate people in some cases just like us. They're not your competition. And so one of the best things that I did for my career was looking at other loan officers and looking at other lenders. And really I found that they had a lot of value to be able to bring to me. And they had a lot of extra knowledge that they could share with me. And with the mistakes that they made, and they were speaking my language, and I was able to not hit some of those landmines that they hit. And like I have on the slide here, success leaves clues. So make sure you're getting in the group and you're pairing with like-minded agents. You're organically reaching out to them and just friending them and trying to take that online interaction offline. Go meet them for coffee. Go have dinner and break bread with them. All right, next thing. This one is, like I said, we talked about this a lot in class. This one, you're worried about what other people think about you. And if you're worried about what other people think about you, then it's really just know that it's not just, like I said right here, the internet trolls that you don't really know, right? A lot of times it comes from the people that you know very well, like your parents, your family, your brothers, your sisters, your wives, your husbands, and those people may not support you. And that's where you have to, I would say, choose carefully about what you post and when you post it, but really try to live out loud. And as people that don't necessarily see your vision, that's okay. Create you a daily mantra that you can say with your I am statements, right? I am powerful. I can do this. I am successful. I am a multi-million-dollar real estate agent, right? And tell yourself the stuff that maybe you're not right now, but you are going to be. These daily mantras will keep you going when others don't support you, and I think it's very, very important. Next up, if you don't know your target audience, right? You don't know who your target audience is. That's a big reason why you're not successful, right? So think about who is your target audience? Who is your perfect customer? On the screen here, you'll see that I have some ideas of some people that are some potential lead sources. And like I say here, the goal is to be a Rubik's Cube of marketing, meaning you want to be able to meet them where they want to be met. If they want to talk and have a conversation via text message, then you don't need to bring it over to the email, right? If they want to talk via email, you don't need to bring it over to the Facebook message or bring it off of the Facebook DM. Right? So if they're messaging you on there, then you need to be able to have that conversation with them there. That's where they're most comfortable, right? So be a Rubik's Cube of marketing and meet your customer where they want to be met. And like we said in class, definitely you want to define your perfect customer. We can't go after our perfect customer if we don't know who it is. So specifically, think about who that person is. What is their name specifically? Where do they work? What do they get up and do in the morning? And then you'll know, as soon as you define your perfect customer, you'll know what to post. And every time you make a post, you're thinking of that individual. Next up, like I said, where are they hiding? Think about they're hiding in Facebook groups. They're on real estate blogs. They're making comments on the blogs. They're looking at investing forums. Create traffic on your site and in your page by going to other more trafficked pages and groups. Get creative and think like your prospect. Another thing is, whenever you're going to open house, I recommend creating some kind of contest where they could get a prize for checking in, right? And then you'll be able to have the ability to market to them later, right? So get in the head of your clients, think it like they are. Those are the reasons that you're not currently being successful. Don't just post silly cat pictures and cute pictures of our kids. We're out here, we're acting intentional. We're finding our client. We're posting with a very intentional reason to go find prospects. Hope this was helpful. Hope everybody enjoyed it. If there's anything I could ever do for you guys, let me know. I appreciate all you guys, and have a great day.